Okay. Okay.
Okay, well now on YouTube. Okay, the interpreter's coming in.
We don't need an interpreter, Judge.
No, it's on another case.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got Ms. Gonzalez who's going to plead on both her cases, correct?
Correct, Judge.
Are those both Class A misdemeanors?
I believe they are, Judge.
Yes,
Okay.
they are, Judge.
All right, so let me just pull up one of them.
Get ready.
Okay, Ms. Gonzalez,
Yes, sir.
your right hand for me, please.
Wait, right here.
You swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir, I do.
Now, deputies, if the ambient noise gets too loud, I'm just going to stop the plea and have you make everyone be quiet, okay? Because I can't take the plea with all this other noise going on with this lady. So let's hope that we can get through it. But if it can't get through it, I'm going to tell you we're going to have to move to the iPad, okay?
We're having technical difficulties with the iPad.
Okay, then we're going to have to ask everyone to be quiet until we take the plea over with. All right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. I've already sworn you in, have I not?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor.
Let me share my screen with you.
Thank you.
Okay, let me put that there. All right. Is your name Robin Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Robin Gonzalez with this cause number 736-195, who is charged with the offense of failure to identify?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you also the same Robin Gonzalez who in cause number CC 719366, who is charged with the offense in that case of failure to identify?
Yes, Your Honor.
Both these failure to identify cases are Class A misdemeanors, and it's possible in these cases that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you're charged with in both of these cases and what the possible punishment could be in both of these cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plead by Video. You filed this in both cases. You signed in both cases, so is your attorney. When you signed this, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it, and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your attorney, and you filed this in both cases, and did you attorney explain both these documents to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand them?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you have signed it and your attorney signed it. Again, you filed this in both cases. And when you signed this document, you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me in these cases, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
So then, in cause number 736-195, to the offense of failure to identify, in that case, how do you plead, ma'am? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
In cause number CC 719366, to the offense of failure to identify, in that case, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
Do you understand that on pleas of no contest, the court can still find you guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on. Has anybody forced you to enter these pleas?
No, Your Honor.
besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, has anybody promised you anything in order to get you to enter these pleas?
No, Your Honor.
Are you doing these pleas of your own free will?
Yes.
Is there a plea bargain in these cases? Could I ask the state to recite it? If it's different, we can do it separately. If the same, just do it once.
Yes, Your Honor. The sentence will be the same for both cases, and the state would request that they run concurrent. In
Okay.
cause number 736-195, the agreement, which would be the same for cause number 719-366, is for a $0 fine plus court costs. A sentence of 17 days in the Bexar County Jail, time credit for time served, time and money to run concurrently. And the state would request in both of these cases, respectfully, Judge, that they be that these judgments be satisfied.
And is that the plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. That is our
Mr.
understanding.
Montoya, do you agree to this, Ms. Gonzalez?
Yes,
Ms.
Your Honor.
Gonzalez, do you agree to this? Okay. Then, Ms. Gonzalez, we're going to do them one at a time. The first case, 736-195. In that case, the court haven't heard you plead no contest on that plea. The court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to $0 fine plus court costs. Sentence you to 17 days. That's wrong. Sentence you to 17 days in the
Yes.
Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for time served, the time of the money run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Hold on. I've got to do this in both cases. If I don't do both cases, you get stuck in jail. So just stand there for just a minute.
Yes, sir, that's correct. Absolutely, that sounds great.
Okay, I've done one.
Okay.
What? That's a new one. Okay, now I got to do your other one.
Debbie. Excuse me, Debbie. I need some paperwork pulled up. Stupid. Sorry, wait for that. Form me that. Okay. They're doing it now. Okay. That's it. Take off your gloves. Thank you. So one of them right now.
Okay, and the other cause number, which is 719-366, the court in that case haven't heard you plead no contest on that plea. The court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sent you to $0 fine plus court costs. I sent you to 17 days in the Bexar County Jail. Credit for time served, time and money run current. The judgment is satisfied. Mr. Montoya, are these the only cases holding your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
If these are the only cases holding you, ma'am, you should be released sometime today. Good luck to you. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Montoya, thank you. You can be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused? Thank you,
Yes, sir.
Judge.
Okay, so then,
Judge, did you want to do the Judge Guerrero's case with the interpreter, Judge?
yes,
Or
we can. Yeah, but let's do the interpreter so we can move the interpreter out of here. And that's going to be,
it's gonna be,
is that the one on the last page? No. second
it's on
last.
page 4 for Judge Muniz Carrillo.
Yeah, that's not it. Okay. Okay, Muniz Carrillo, let me pull up that paperwork.
I move. You want me to move?
All right. Okay, now I got to do the dreaded interpreter button. Good morning, Arlene.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you
Good.
today?
Yes.
Oh, I was fine till you got here.
Until I got, yeah, I know.
Because I don't know where I'm at.
Now
I had that
gotta do all
effect
this
on
computer
many
stuff.
people. Sorry about that.
Never do right. All right, let's see. Oh, there's the interpreter right there. Okay. So I've clicked on the interpreter.
Yes.
Now I've got to go and click on the interpretation button, English only. So I think I've set it up. Let's bring the gentleman up here. Let's see if it works. Okay, Mr. Munoz Carrillo, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear that That's good. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Lo juro ante Dios.
Thank you. Put your hand down.
Yes, I have
I'm
a.
about to share my screen with you. Okay, do you see the screen?
Sí,
Yeah, yeah, sitting on one side.
Is your name Jairo Munoz Carrillo?
sí, señor.
Yeah.
Are you the same Jairo Munoz Carrillo, who in this cause number 2024 CC 736540, who is charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or more in your body? Is that you?
Sí, señor.
Oh, yes, definitely.
In this case, it's possible that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you are charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case, sir?
Sí, señora.
I am looking now on my screen at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video, and you have signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. Is that correct?
Sí, señora.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Sí,
Did your attorney explain this document to you?
I'm actually from Puerto Rico.
Bueno, me explicó todo.
They were also. Why? Yes,
And do you understand it?
Bueno,
Yes,
creo
sir.
que sí. Sí.
Yes. I think,
Okay. Hold on, let me sign this.
Right. Well, it was a.
Are you a citizen of this country?
No, señora.
Years, you know.
Do you understand that a plea of guilty or a finding of guilty could affect your immigration status in this country?
Sí, señora.
In other words, if you have a green card, it is possible you can lose your green card. It is possible you could lose your right to become a naturalized American citizen. It is possible that you could be deported. You understand those three possibilities?
Sí, sí.
Ms. Cadelo, did you talk to your client about the possible immigration consequences, and does he understand them?
Yes, Your Honor, and he did understand.
Okay. I'm now looking on my screen at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. And you have signed it, sir, as well as your attorney. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that agreement, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Sí, lo entiendo.
So then, to the offense of driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or more in your body, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No me opongo.
I believe it needs to be best route for me or courts as well.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No,
Go ahead and move on.
Besides the plea bargain agreement that your lawyer got for you, besides that, has anybody promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
no.
Are you doing this plea of your own free will?
I don't mind. I mean, you know.
Sí.
I'm a firm.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please decide that there is?
Yes, Judge, the agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, a sentence of 24 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state would respectfully request that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Ms. Cadero?
It is, Your Honor.
You agree to this, Mr. Munoz Carrillo?
Sí,
And sir, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 24 days in the Bexar County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Monica, does he have an immigration hold on him?
He does, Your Honor.
Okay, so as far as this case is concerned, this case is taken care of, but you still have that immigration hold that will still hold you in jail. Good luck to you, sir. And Monica, thank you for helping us out. Appreciate it.
Gracias.
Thank you.
You can be excused. All right. And we have 10 more cases for you, Arlene. No, you can, you can be excused. Thank you for helping us out today. Bye-bye.
I'm entering, fee for credit contract.
Okay, let's see.
Right, Judge. Mr. Slimane is next on Mohammed, Judge, and I think he's only going on one case. You ready,
Okay,
Mr. Slimane?
Is this on the,
Yes, Terry, I'm ready.
okay, and if I understood you correctly, let me clear up my screen. Just 1 minute. All right, the case that you're going to plead on is 356, and the other 2 cases are going to be taken into consideration. Is that correct?
Yes,
I
sir.
believe there's a total of 2 cases, Judge. The case that ends in 6 is the one we will plea on. The case that ends in 7 is to be TIC'd.
Okay, good enough. Let me pull that case up. Okay, I have the case ready. Mr. Muhammad, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
swear the testimony you're about to give me, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Okay. He's right here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Put your hand down.
Yeah, the paperwork so I can sign off. on this.
Okay, listen, I can't do this plea with all the background noise and the talking going on. You're gonna have to stop all that noise or else
It's right here.
you
Can
can't
you,
do this.
can you all be quiet?
Hold on now. Hold on. Hold on, Judge.
Okay,
Hold on. Let me switch you to the iPad. Got it going.
okay.
Okay, Judge.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'd always sworn you in. Can you see the screen, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is your name Arshad Muhammad?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Arshad Muhammad who this cause number 730-356, who's charged with the offense of discharging a firearm in a public municipality of 100,000 or more? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. This case is a Class A misdemeanor. It's possible in your case you could be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case? Mr. Muhammad?
Your Honor.
It turned off, Judge, the iPad. I had to bring him back over here.
Okay, so let me do this again. This is a Class A misdemeanor. It's possible you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 1 year in jail. In addition, there's a fine anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you're charged with in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video. You've signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Looking at another document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your attorney explain it to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, Your Honor.
On that document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal, and you have signed it, and so is your attorney. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So then, to the offense of discharging a firearm in the public municipality of 100,000 or more, how do you plead?
No con,
Guilty, hold on, guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
no contest, Your Honor.
For crystal clarity.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and I think I should have told you this before. You know that even on a plea of no contest, I can still find you guilty. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you're doing this of your own free will. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it?
Yes, Judge, there is. And the agreement is for $300 fine plus court costs, 8 months deferred adjudication, 24 hours of community service, a gun safety course, and a motion to
Hold on.
forfeit
Gun safety. Okay.
and a motion to forfeit the weapon. Those weapons will be turned over to his attorney, Mr. Nathan Slimane. And in addition, the
Okay.
state will take into consideration cause number 730357, and I have submitted that dismissal form to the court.
Okay. Mr. Slimane, you're not appointed in this case. You retained?
I'm appointed, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't allow attorneys on appointed cases to get a double payment because your payment from the state is added on to these weapons, and I just don't allow it. So I'm not either you don't get paid by the state and you take these weapons, and you become basically a retained attorney, or you remain an appointed attorney in this. Which one are you gonna do?
I can waive my voucher, Your Honor. I'd rather take the firearms.
Okay, and then Mr. Mohammed, is that fine with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then the court is going to go along with that plea bargain. And then one other thing, you understand that if you get deferred, it can be a good deal, it can be a bad deal. The good part about the deal is if you successfully complete deferred, you can truthfully say that you've never were convicted of this crime. The bad part of the deal is if you screw up and you get violated, you can end up doing the maximums in this case. 1 year and the maximum $4,000 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you still want the deferred. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then the court having heard you plead no contest. On that plea, the court finds that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I do not find you guilty. I instead defer or postpone any adjudication in this matter for 8 months. I place you on probation for 8 months. I assess a $300 fine plus court costs. I make it a condition that you deferred. You do 24 hours of community service. Gun safety course, I think I have to type that in. I'll make it a condition of your probation that you do a gun. Course, and I'm going to just type in here, motion to forfeit weapon to defense attorney granted.
And I can give you my bar number, Your Honor, if that helps to put that in the order.
Only if you want to.
Sure,
We're
it's
we're
2.
on YouTube right now, so probably best not
Okay, Judge.
out there and see if I okay, Paul. Hold on. I need to spell this correctly. Why is it not letting me do that? Okay, I think I've covered everything on this. Basically, you're gonna have to talk to the probation office. So once we get finished here, and Alex, can you make sure that he gets a minimum probation fee, whatever it is?
Actually, Your Honor, if the supervisory fees assessed could be zero, he's on felony probation and he's been
Okay.
assessed supervisory fees there.
Do I
And-
need to
and I'm
type
glad-
that in? Do I need to
Your
type
Hon-
that in? Can you go ahead and do that without me typing it in, Alex?
Yes, that's fine, Your Honor. You're good.
Okay.
As long as Karen, I'm sorry, heard.
Okay.
And Your Honor, I'm glad probation brought that up. We would also ask that the probation in this case run concurrent with the felony. I have a case number.
Okay. Caramba. Probation. What's the number, please?
It's 2024
CR?
CR correct 007145.
Okay. All right. So anything else? Think
Nothing
that
from the
should take
defense,
care
Your
of it.
Honor.
All right, then make sure you tell them that you need to be put to the side and you need to talk to the probation officer. All right, so don't let them put you up until you talk to the probation officer on the camera. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to talk to him right now. He's going
Okay.
to break out room 1.
Okay. What a pain that was. All right.
You're on YouTube. Shh.
I know it's still a pain. I don't care. And did I do TIC it on that? Did I write? Was there supposed to be one TIC? I didn't write it in there. Kareem?
Yes, Judge, the 357 was TIC'd.
Yeah, no,
and
I didn't type it in there. Kareem.
Yes, Judge, let me see. I'm looking at the paperwork right now. So, TIC, no, you didn't write the case number in there. I can write it in there for you.
Please, it should be 730-357.
Okay, I'll add that on the line.
Thank you. I'm sorry I missed it. All right. All right. So then. Oh my, what a joy that was. Okay, let's see. The dismissal I have on my screen is Mr. Clay. Is that the one on this case?
It should be, Judge.
Let me look at it real fast. Or real slow. Actually, I'm doing everything real slow. No, this is on a Bettis.
All right, let me go ahead and send that one to you, Judge.
Okay, so then, in the meantime, what is next on the hit parade here?
Mr. Slomain is done, Judge. He can be excused.
Yes, you can be excused, Mr. Clement. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Miss Carter, are you ready on Sweeney?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Sweeney was that paperwork left over from the other day. Hold on.
Judge, you should have that reminder now.
Okay, and I will get to it as soon as I finish with this, please. Mr. Clay. Thank you. All right, I got Devon Sweeney's paperwork on my screen. Mr. Sweeney, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? I didn't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Put your hand down, please. All right, let me see. I'm going to share my screen with you. Do you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is your name Devon Sweeney?
Devontae Sweeney.
Devontae Sweeney. Okay. Are you the same Devontae Sweeney who in this cause number CC 733-245, who is charged with the offense of evading arrest or detention? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
This case is a Class A misdemeanor. It's possible in your case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of zero days in jail up to 1 year in jail, In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $4,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you've signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. And you have signed it and your attorney signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, I did.
Did your attorney explain it to you?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on. Let me sign this document. I'm now are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court's Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You have signed it. Your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
So then, to the offense of evading arrest or detention, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Okay. Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to do this?
No, sir.
Are you entering your plea of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it?
Yes, Judge, that agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, a sentence of 106 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state would respectfully request that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Ms. Carter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you agree to this, Mr. Sweeney?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Sweeney, the court having heard your plea of guilty, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 106 days in the Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money run current, and the judgment satisfied. Is this the only case holding your client, Carter?
Yes, Your Honor.
If this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today, okay?
Yes,
Good
sir.
luck to you. Ms. Carter, you can be excused. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let me go back now.
Adrian,
Anything else?
you ready on Bettis, Adrian? One case?
Okay, let me see. Mr. Clay, I've got several cases from you on one email. So let's see what I got. Okay, this is a dismissal on Bettis that I don't want to do. Let me go back here.
Morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Clay, what you need to do from now on, please, is send them on separate email, and not on a string like this, please. I'm a Neanderthal caveman, and it takes me forever.
Yes, sir, Judge, my apologies, because they're leaving separately, but I'll just have to extend the time. Maybe there's like a 3 or 4 or 5 minute wait in between, so in order to avoid that.
Yeah, I've signed. Let's see, this.
So we've not had Perez yet, but you should have Mohammed.
Let me see. Okay, I'm not sure which one I signed. So, but Kareem, which one did I did sign the paperwork on Mohammed? I don't know if I signed the dismissal. Kareem, did I sign the dismissal for Kareem for Mohammed?
No, Judge, I haven't received any dismissals.
Okay, I signed something. Remind to wait for you to sign. Ms. Sakisaki.
Yes, sir. I'm showing Judge that you signed it for Mohammed.
Okay, hopefully you'll get that, Kareem, otherwise. We'll see.
Yes, Judge. Sorry about that. I had just received it right now. It's,
Okay,
yeah.
you got the one on Kareem, okay. Now the other one, got a reminder on it, but I'm just gonna trash that, and Mr. Clay, I want to
Yes,
ask
sir.
you to send that other one later, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, now. Okay, what do we? Okay, what do we got next, Teresa?
Adrian Bettis has got, Gene Bettis.
Okay,
Bettis
Gene
got
Pettis,
sued.
okay,
I think
let
we're
me
only
see
going on
if
one
I can find this
case.
paperwork on my screen. Gene Carlos Pettis,
Yes,
82.
Judge.
Okay, let me pull
Yes,
that
sir.
up. Okay, Mr. Bettis, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Thank you. Put your hand down. I'm about to share my screen with you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Is your name Gene Carlos Bettis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Gene Carlos Bettis who in cause number 712-982 was charged with the offense of failure to identify the police officer? Is that you?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Okay. Is this an A or a B? Because you know they come in two varieties. Mr. Bettis?
It doesn't make a difference.
I thought it was a B, Judge.
Yes, Judge.
It is
Okay,
B,
no
Mr. Clay?
The
Yes,
attorney
sir.
is,
Okay.
gonna take a
You're
little time
charged-
anyways.
I don't know who's giving me that background noise. Please mute yourself. All right. Okay, you're charged with your failure to identify as a Class B misdemeanor. For a Class B misdemeanor, it's possible that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. You understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case.
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
I'm looking at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video that you signed and that your attorney signed. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
Looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it and your attorney has signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
Did your attorney explain it to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Hold on, let me sign this document. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes, sir, I am.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You've signed it, your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
So then, to the offense of failure to identify as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Okay, let's look at your paperwork one more time.
We'll change it
How
to
do
no
you
contest.
plead?
I'm sorry, I apologize. It's no contest, Your Honor. I apologize.
Okay. Hold on.
Excuse me.
And you understand that on a plea of no contest, the court can still find you guilty. You understand that?
Yes, sir, I do understand.
All right. Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
Absolutely not, sir.
Besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you, besides that, anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you entering this plea of your own free will?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state, please recite it if there is?
Yes, Judge, there is an agreement. It is for a $0 fine plus court costs, a sentence of 21 days to the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. And in addition, the state will take into consideration cause number 712983 and cause number 714816.
Is that
And the
your
state
understanding of the, I'm sorry.
And sir, the state would respectfully request, Your Honor, that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain, Mr. Perez?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, there's two
Oh.
Mr. Pettis involved.
Excuse me.
Does the attorney Adrian Pettis, is that your understanding of the plea bargain?
Yes, sir.
And defendant Gene Pettis, do you agree to this?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, and defendant Gene Pettis, the court having heard you plead no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 21 days in the Bear County Jail. Give you credit for time served, time and money run concurrent, judgment satisfied. Taken into consideration will be cause number CC 712983 and cause number CC 714816. That means those cases will be dismissed and returned for your plea in this case. Are these the only cases holding your client, Adrian Pettis?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are the only cases holding you, Gene Pettis, then you should be released sometime today, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate
Good
that.
luck to you.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's see.
You have, you have, those cases, I believe, sent to you. Can you tell me if both of those dismissals are on one email?
Actually, I trashed them.
Okay, I'll send them
Trashed
later.
them because I was afraid I was going to screw up, so I just trashed them. Could you send them to me again? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir, no problem.
In the
Mr.
meantime,
Ortiz,
who do I have next?
Mr. Ortiz is ready, Judge, on, Mr. Ernesto Lopez, Judge.
Okay, let me do that. Okay, let's see. Okay, Mr. Lopez, can you raise your right hand? You swear the testimony you're about to give me will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Sure.
Thank you. Put your hand down. About to share my screen with you. Okay, do you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Your Honor.
Is your name Ernesto Lopez?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Are you the same Ernesto Lopez who in this cause number 725515 was charged with the offense of criminal trespass of property? Is that you?
Yes, that's correct.
This case is the Class B misdemeanor. It's possible in this case that you can be punished anywhere from a minimum of 0 days in jail up to 6 months in jail. In addition, there's a fine possible anywhere from $0 to $2,000. Do you understand what you're charged with and what the possible punishment could be in your case?
Yes, sir.
Looking now at a document entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video, and you signed it, your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, you told me it was okay to do this by video. We don't have to do it in open court. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct, Your Honor.
Now looking at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights, and you have signed it, your attorney signed it. Did you go over this document with your attorney?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Did he explain it to you?
Yes.
Do you understand it?
Crystal clear, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, let me sign this document 1 minute. Are you a citizen of this country?
Yes.
I'm now looking at a document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. You've signed it and your attorney signed it. When you signed this document, what you did was you told me, Judge, I understand that if my attorney makes a plea bargain agreement for me with the prosecutor, if you follow that plea bargain, I understand I will not have a right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
So then to the offense of criminal trespass, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Do you understand that on a plea of no contest, that the court can still find you guilty on that plea?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
besides the plea bargain that your lawyer got for you? Has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to enter this plea?
No, sir.
Are you doing this plea of your own free will?
Yes, that is correct.
Is there a plea bargain? Could I ask the state to please recite it?
Yes, Judge, the agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, a sentence of 22 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the state would respectfully request that this judgment be satisfied.
Is that your understanding of the plea bargain in this case, Mr. Ortiz?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
You agree with this, Mr. Lopez?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez, the court having heard your plea of no contest, on that plea, the court finds you guilty. I follow the plea bargain. I sentence you to a $0 fine plus court costs. I sentence you to 22 days in the Bear County Jail. I give you credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. If this is the only case holding you, sir, then you should be released sometime today. Okay? Good luck to you.
Likewise.
And
Thank you,
Mr.
sir.
Ortiz, thank you. You can be
Have a great day.
excused.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, everyone. May we be excused.
You can be excused. Thank you. Okay, so Mr. Clay, I got a reminder from you. I'm going to see if it's a dismissal on Mr. Bettis on 714-816.
Okay,
So
And
I'm
now-
gonna sign that.
let me send the other one.
But you still owe me another dismissal on it, correct?
Yes, sir. And I'm getting ready to send it to you right now, sir.
Okay, I've signed that other dismissal. Okay, let me see. Valverde is anxiously waiting for me to sign the probation paperwork, but I'm making her suffer by taking my sweet time to do that. So let me. I'm going to sign it out. Just hold on. Okay, reminder, waiting for you to sign. So here's another. This is another dismissal on Perez
Yes, sir.
on my screen right now.
983.
Yeah, it's on 983. I've signed it and sent it to cyberspace. So we're good on that. All right. Okay, I'm going to sign the conditions on Muhammad right now.
Gracias, señoría.
14. All right, what am I? Okay, come on.
Miss Alex, on the deferred, you said there's going to be a $0 supervisory fee.
Yes, ma'am. Sí, sí, señoría.
Okay, thank you.
He's already paying one on the felony case. He's on 2 probations. So we're not going to make him pay 2 supervisory fees because he's going to pay one on the
On the
felony.
felony. Yes, Your Honor. He's on felony probation.
I actually was paying attention to you. Can you believe that? Okay.
For the first,
All right.
turn off YouTube if you haven't turned it off.
Oh, are we finished?
Oh. Are we
Yeah,
done?
yes, Judge, that was the last case, Judge.
Yeah, we're done. Canales, quit trying to make us.
Milagro.
shorter.
Okay, so the magic words have been spoken. I'm going to turn off